We are live. Welcome back, folks. Welcome back.
What's up, everyone?
It's fantastic to be back, both on the podcast and then also in my rightful home, playing a Super Bowl. It's been a long 7 years. It really feels like yesterday I was sitting back home in Columbia, South Carolina, watching us win the last one against the Rams.
Was
You know,
that
all my
your last Super Bowl? You were in college. This is your first
yep,
post college. Wow,
yep, and
your
I
life is
was
so hard.
all my friends. Listen, the year before I cried at a bar rental when they lost the Eagles. So I decided to abstain from going to the bar rental that year, and I watched by myself in my living room. And I got to see the game and win by myself. And we can we'll talk a little more Super Bowl, but I will say crazy move. And I heard someone say it today on TikTok. It's people that go to Super Bowl parties are kind of losers. Like they're not watching the game all year. Like all the girls cheering about stuff. They don't know what's going on. And it made me think. I had a few invites to go to Super Bowl parties, and I kind of confirmed it today. I'm gonna sit at home by my fucking self and watch the Super Bowl by myself. That's how I'm gonna enjoy it the most. I don't live near any good Patriots fans. I'm gonna sit at home. I don't want to freak anybody out because I'm gonna be a nutcase. I'm
I
gonna
get
cook
that
up.
if it's your team.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
was
I'm
just
gonna
gonna
I'm gonna,
say.
I'm gonna sit there, watch it by myself. I'm gonna enjoy it, and I'm gonna go to the grocery store in the morning. I'm gonna make myself a nice little appetizer. I'm gonna slow cook something all day. Hopefully, it's done cooking like an hour before kickoff, because after that, I probably won't touch a lick of food for the rest of the game. Um, but I'm excited just to sit there and just enjoy the last football game of the year.
Yeah, yeah. I will say Super Bowl parties are fun. You just have to have the right Super Bowl party. But if my team was in the Super Bowl, I'm watching it by myself
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
at my house.
yeah.
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 Let me backtrack. If it's not my team, it's okay to be around people. But
Because like it's the day of this. I think they were talking about this on Pardon My Take. I'm not positive, but the Super Bowl is no, it's on mixtape. The Super Bowl is fun in itself, but half the fun is just like that whole day. Like you get up early. Like I've had the Super Bowl the last couple years at my place, and you get up early. You pop like ribs or a pork butt in the smoker. You're kind of out there. Usually in Charlotte, it's nicer. We've had snow weirdly this past week, but like I'll sit out there all day. I'll have the game, like the pregame on the TV outside. It's just such a fun vibe, and then you carry that into the game. But to your point, if the Colts were in the Super Bowl, I would order in wings and I'd sit by myself downstairs, no doubt.
I also think it's like if someone were at a Super Bowl party and was kind of trying to trigger me or acting like, this was just like a
Yeah,
nonchalant event and I'm like very much so heavily invested, I think I would lose my shit, especially if they lost. So,
oh yeah,
yeah,
no, it's not. Yeah, it's you're teetering on. I'm gonna fucking stab someone in the
yeah.
neck
yeah,
pretty much the whole game. Like it's
yeah,
not.
yeah,
It's not fuck
Or
around
like
time.
you lose, the confetti's going down, and you get like it's just a game. Why are you so upset? Like
Oh
one of
yeah,
those.
god.
Yeah, I'd probably
Like you're gonna get hit in the face. Like and
yeah,
yeah. So if anything, it's for like others' sake. I feel like that I would
yeah,
stay
like
at home.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and
I'll also
I
say,
was
Ev, real quick, elite Super Bowl party move that we've been able to pull off. The girls end up just coming inside and sitting inside and watching, and all the guys are outside with the fire going. And if you walk inside, they're just kind of talking the whole game. And if you walk outside, it's dead ass silent. Like everyone's tuned
that's
into
how it has to
commercials,
be.
even. Yeah, I want to hear the commercials too. Like, don't get me wrong.
Yeah. And I not to toot my own horn, but I got one of the nicest compliments I've ever received during the AFC Championship game. And sorry for not being here to recap that with you fellas, but I was in New York City visiting my girlfriend, and they had that gigantic snowstorm. So we battled our way through a blizzard, went
Yeah,
to a bar,
I
and
heard it was crazy.
it's New York City, so there's going to be a lot of Patriots fans there at the bar. Like it's
right, fair.
close to New
Yeah,
England, and we all trudged through the snow, got there. Oh, the city in the snow, by the way, unbelievable.
yeah, yeah. I
But I'm
bet.
sitting there. I get there 2 hours before kickoff. I'm not wasted by any means, but I am just sitting there watching the game. I'm in my own world. Like the whole bar's crowded, but I'm
Yeah,
in Evan's world. Like, my girlfriend's kind of like, do I touch him? Do I high five? What do I do here? Like most
yeah.
of the game, like
That's
how do I deal
fair.
with this situation? Like to be fair, like she did her best job, did the best possible she could. Um, and then at the end of the game, like they're handing out shots. We win the game. And this guy, like, I'm like, I don't know these people. Like, I've kind of like been talking to them throughout the
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
And he goes, get that kid one. He's the best Patriots fan I've ever seen. He's absolutely fucking insane. And I was like, dude, I started blushing.
That is a good compliment. That's a good compliment.
Put that on your gravestone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not even that
Complimented
drunk, but,
by
I was
a guy.
freaking out, completely boxed in, just losing my mind during the game. I'm like, that made my day.
Yeah.
My girlfriend's like, that's not a good thing. I go, well,
Yeah. Yes,
She's
it
learning.
is.
it is.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's an awesome. That was probably such a fun place to watch the game too, as opposed to just being in Dallas. Especially since y'all won. Obviously, if it's a loss, it's a much different story. Especially to Stiddy.
Yeah, it was tough. It would have been tough. Sorry, it was. It was a great experience, great time, and then I will say, getting home in the snow was not. It would have been miserable having to get home in that snow afterwards, but didn't have to worry about that. I do want to dive into one thing before. We talked about this a little bit pre-show. As you guys can see, I am drinking Baja Blast. Shout out Taco Bell. We got to discuss Taco Bell and the peak food there. So currently, the number one food item at Taco Bell is cheesy gordita crunch. If you think otherwise, if you think Crunchwrap Supreme, go
You're
fuck
out.
yourself. You're
You're
wrong.
out. Yeah.
You just don't have good taste in food. The grilled cheese burrito is slowly sliding into that one slot here. I think the only issue with it is it's too greasy. It's a little bit too greasy, and so it's almost doesn't feel like an everyday order. But
Yeah.
it might be the best item on the menu.
I feel like if I'm going down the road to Taco Bell, though, I'm not even worried about grease. It's just like
It's a good point.
I've already let the floodgates open. Just hit me with what you got.
Yeah, my right after school, I think is when they first, or right after I graduated college, is when they first released the cheesy gordita, or not, excuse me, the grilled cheese burrito on a limited time, I think, and that was my go-to order: one cheesy gordita, one grilled cheese. It's just an elite. If you ever get the marinated steak one too, that one goes absolutely bananas, absolutely bananas. The quesarito had a slight comeback for a second, but then
Well, it was
why
back
would you?
for a month, and it
I know,
disappeared again.
But why would you? The quesarito succeeded in its heyday, but because the grilled cheese burrito wasn't out. So if you have the option of either of those two, why would you ever go quesarito over grilled cheese burrito unless you're eating it while driving, because it's easier to eat while driving, it's less greasy. That's the only way I can make logic of that.
I actually didn't even think about that. I was just bummed the quesarito ever left, and I have had the
I agree.
quesarito. I did have the quesarito when it was out, and honestly, now that I think about it, it didn't slap as hard.
No, because you've had a grilled
Probably
cheese
because of
burrito.
the grilled cheese burrito.
Yeah, exactly.
That's such a good take. That's a really good take. I didn't even evaluate that. I like that take a lot.
It's the. Do you remember the days when they had those $1 loaded grillers for from 4 to 6, the Taco Bell happy hour? Dude, you get out of school back in high school, drive out to Taco Bell, get 6 of them, feast like a king. Oh God.
Well, here's the other problem with Taco Bell, though. Taco Bell is getting fucking expensive. Unless you're
Everything's
getting the Lux
getting
box,
expensive,
you're
though.
getting smacked. That's true.
Dude, I'll never
You gotta get the
forget.
Lux box.
I'll never
ridiculous.
forget as long as I live. There was one night in college, Charlie and I were wandering back from the bars to Maple Street, or maybe it was Height, one of the two houses, and he had DoorDash Taco Bell. This is the first time. It's probably 2 a.m. Long
Did we
night.
have DoorDash?
It was some kind of delivery. I don't know.
I don't even remember.
Just go with the story. And Charlie introduced me to the Cinna Delight things. Those little puff pastries with the icing inside.
Two or 12. 2 or 12.
Brother,
You're
those
bunting or hitting a
things.
home run.
Exactly. Yeah. Is this a smart play or are you hitting for the fence?
Hey, speaking of which, on that note, they have these new mini churros filled with icing that I got.
I saw those.
This order,
I saw those.
fantastic.
Really?
Absolutely fantastic.
Really?
Magical.
Those little cinnamon
Magical.
twist things they had, I never could understand those. They were hard. They
They're
felt
air.
like
They're
yeah,
air.
They
They
felt
don't
like
do
they should have been
anything for me.
soft, but they were hard.
Those are no good.
Yeah.
But yeah, Taco. Oh, also, shout out Taco Bell breakfast.
Dude.
So slept on.
So if
Just
you say-
absolutely dominatingly good.
Yeah, if you say your favorite thing at Taco Bell is a crunch wrap, and then you followed up with an AM crunch wrap, I'm back on your side. You're moving
AM
different than
crunch
me.
wrap's
But
fantastic.
yeah, you're moving slightly different than me, but I get where you're coming from because that shit is absolutely bonkers.
Love a crunch wrap.
Yeah. Wow.
Should we get into the
Well,
game?
hey, let's get back to football. I did have a public service announcement though. I just wanted to
Okay.
reiterate. Shout out Drake May. And I want to emphasize for Ann Michael May, who the Queen of the North. People, please, her name is not Ann. It's Ann Michael. I want everyone to know that it's Ann Michael.
Oh, so it's
Ann.
not.
If I hear you
It's
calling
not.
her Ann, we're gonna have an issue.
So it's
Ann
Ann
Michael.
hyphen Michael. No, it's not Michael May. It's not Ann Michael May. It's Ann Michael May.
Her first name is Ann Michael.
Got it. I was one of the people. I thought it was Ann Michael May.
So
That makes-
I
okay,
did too.
I get that.
I did
I get
too
that.
until
Okay.
Drake May said that. So hey, I want to
Interesting.
ride for my guy, the future Super Bowl MVP. But we'll get into that and should be NFL MVP. But I digress.
This is so bad. Sorry, quick sidebar. I just popped on ESPN to get ready to talk about these games, and I saw South Carolina basketball winning a game and immediately just knew it wasn't the men's team.
Yeah, no, there's no chance.
It's bad. Before
Lamont
we
Paris has to be fired.
you can't, dude. You gave so much money 2 years ago. Like, you're just in this ride for at least one more year.
I'd fire him.
Let's get into the Super Bowl though, because that's really why we're here. Evan, I saw you take a swig of a beer, and that looked like a good call. So, y'all get your stuff ready. I'm gonna grab a beer. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I mean,
We lost Boone for on a beer run.
yeah, I mean, you can't hate the move. I respect it. I mean, I guess I'm drinking one as well, so I can't complain.
He gave me the
But-
idea.
I will say, Charlie, I mean, before we dive into the Super Bowl, I mean, obviously my team's in it. I feel like this is one of the more discussed but least hyped Super Bowls in a long time.
So,
I would agree.
Explain that, because I'm so excited for the Super Bowl.
I feel like there's, with the Patriots, no one really wants us back, yada, 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 all that. But no one thinks the Patriots team's very good. They just don't think this game, regardless of... It also isn't so much that they think the Seahawks are going to blow us out. I don't see that narrative as much. But I just feel like they don't think this game is going to be very exciting. I think they feel like it's going to be like a sloppy game or not high scoring defensive battle, like that kind of situation, as opposed to, oh wow, I can't wait to watch these two teams play. Like a lot of people don't believe that these are the two best teams in the NFL, and you know, I can understand that. One is a Seahawks team that's really, really hot right now, playing definitely their best football, and on the flip side, you have the Patriots who have looked sluggish offensively. The last few weeks haven't been super, super exciting. And on the flip side of that, they also have a reminiscent of actually a 2018-19 Patriots defense that's gotten really, really hot towards the end of the regular season and into the playoffs. You know, say what you will about, you know, I wasn't here to recap the AFC Championship. Say what you will about the offense. Say what you will about the rest of the games. From a coaching perspective and the way the defense is played, and you know the offense is stricken when they've had to, is how I'd kind of describe the offense. It hasn't done much else other than that. But they've controlled the games from a defensive standpoint and a coaching perspective to help them win those games. Yeah, the offense hasn't been there, but I think from a controlling standpoint, they've really been in the leader spot most of the other games. So I think that's what concerns people going into this game. They just think this game is going to be more of a tactical, strategical game as opposed to, holy shit, this is going to be a super exciting football game. Like, just two explosive
but if you're a real
teams
football
that
fan,
really
like,
get played.
I'm excited for the tactics of it. Like, I think that's gonna be a fun part to watch.
Yeah,
I was about to say I feel like we're excited for it, like and probably people who are like have watched football all season are. But I think like Evan, this is kind of to your point what I was feeling. It doesn't really, and I don't want to say it lacks star power because like I think that, you know, Stephon Diggs, Drake May, you know, there's a bunch of stars on the Seahawks too, but JXN, but it's kind of lacking like the same or storylines and like self-fulfilling prophecies I feel like that we've had for a little while. Like there's no Mahomes, Lamar, Josh Allen, you know, like these guys who I feel like a lot of the first take, you know, crowd are hover over. It's Sam Darnold who's never been there. It's Drake May who's never been there. Like it's familiar teams, so I feel like people are kind of glossing over it a little bit, as opposed to like, is Josh Allen going to get his first Super Bowl? You know, where I feel like a lot of people's heads were kind of at during the season.
Yeah,
I also think
Go ahead.
it doesn't help like the Seahawks. You know, they've been good all year, but they haven't been this good all year. So like it hasn't been like, oh, the Seahawks are dominating all year, where it's like, oh, this superpower team is going to win the playing to win the Super Bowl.
I feel like
The Seahawks haven't been that. They're starting they're looking like that right now. Don't get me wrong, but they weren't that all year consistently.
I feel like both teams have just progressively gotten better and better,
I
and now
agree.
we're here.
Yeah, I feel like the intrigue that you're talking about, or I'm guessing at least, is because there's not that star quarterback that people expected to be here. Like Drake
Yeah.
May's a second year
Yeah.
guy. Darnold, people still have their questions on. I guess where I push back, and might just be my opinion. Outside of the Broncos with a healthy Bo Nix, I don't know that you can't say the Patriots weren't the best AFC team. I get the conversations, but then tell me outside of the Broncos with a healthy Bo Nix, tell me who else was there, because they lost to the Bills, but they also beat the Bills. The Chargers were never a legitimate Super Bowl contender in my opinion. The Colts had their little run at the beginning, but never really a Super Bowl contender in my. So like you go through some of these AFC, the Texans had a Super Bowl defense, but like again, if both those teams have Super Bowl defenses, talking about the Texans and the Patriots, I think the Patriots have a better offense.
Well,
So I just don't. I get where people are just butthurt about the Patriots. It's probably mostly what it is. But I think this Super Bowl is going to rock. I have no idea if it's going to be a disgusting, sluggish game. I kind of think it's going to be like a middling, like one of those 17-21 type games. It's good and it's just kind of close. I think this is going to be an awesome game. I don't know. I'm pumped for it.
well, I mean, I'm obviously super excited. I'm super nervous. Everything anxious, but overall, I mean, Boone's back to your point on the AFC team. I think it just and like I've kind of said all year. And, maybe the way this defense has played the last few weeks, I'm kind of changing my mind and saying, hey, this is a team that's could potentially squeak in a Super Bowl victory this year. And, maybe schedule things like that. I'm over not using that as an excuse. Like, this defense is actually just incredible the way
It's
they've
really
played. Especially the interior of the defensive line, the run game, and all that. But I think just overall, from the AFC perspective, and honestly, just the NFL as a whole, I don't think the upper echelon in the NFL has been where it's been in years previous. I think these are
Yeah.
like you compare these teams to teams last year, like you just don't feel that way, and we can say that right now, but if they were to match up with those teams last year, maybe it's just the way that the game's played. I don't know, like maybe
Right.
it's not. Maybe they are just as good. It's just not like a fluid, fun-looking, just smooth victory type year. I don't know. It's just kind of a weird year in the NFL, and I feel like it's been that from start to finish. So hopefully we get something weird in the year, and I walk off with another ring. So
Yeah, listen, this is.
Oh.
Go ahead.
yeah, this is gonna go on my my other ring finger. I got
You're
He's
this
just
whole
looking
hand's
at
filled.
his fake rings,
Yeah.
Boone.
I
Don't
got
let him.
1, 2,
Don't give him any
3,
time.
4, 5, and then I got a cock ring, and now I'm looking to start to fill up the other hand.
That's all fun, but how do you feel about your Hall of Fame legend completely rejecting Boston and not giving a shit about the Patriots? I'm just curious. I mean, if it was me, I'd be a little upset.
He
But
even voted for Matt Stafford for MVP. Yep, we can see your. We can just see your ass.
talking about.
We could just see your ass.
That's Drake
Uh,
May. That was a nice ass.
So,
Listen,
thought we were getting noon there.
Here's my thing on this game, and
no. I'm
what?
making my statement. I haven't finished my statement yet. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, my
Listen,
bad.
he's Tom Brady is a true professional. Behind closed doors, he's a Patriots fan. That's a fact. However, I will say, he's hoping fucking Stephon Diggs gets the MVP. He doesn't want Drake May to get the
Oh,
MVP.
yeah.
Tom
No,
Brady's
he
an
doesn't.
egotistical
Definitely not.
guy at the end of the day.
Yeah, for sure.
But he's rooting for the Patriots. At the end of the day, he's rooting for Robert Kraft and his true friend. He just can't say it publicly. I don't know why he wouldn't do that publicly. He can say it publicly. He should say it publicly. But he's cheering for the Patriots. And on that note, his Raiders, he's going to be doing the Patriots a favor in the offseason. Max Crosby will be a Patriot come start next season.
I do fear that that's in the works. But I do think my thing on this game is I feel like a lot of people are not excited because again they're Patriots haters. I get it. I'm a Patriots hater. But Ev, we talked about this 2 years ago, before the show was even a show, and we were talking about the Celtics NBA Finals run. And I was like, I'm conditioned to hate Boston sports, but I like this entire team, and so like part of me was kind of like I wanted to see Jason Tatum, I wanted to see Jaylen Brown. I kind of feel somewhat similar, if I'm honest with myself, about this Patriots team. Like, yes, it's the Patriots. I hate the Patriots. They've caused me like immeasurable pain in my young football life. That said, that's not this Patriots team. I like
It's
Drake
not the
May.
dynasty.
Yeah, I like Drake May.
Well, it was Mike Vrabel.
But I liked Vrabel. He's not the guy I hated.
I don't mind Vrabel.
And Vrabel also, he scored touchdown. Like, Vrabel was cool, and he's been a cool coach. But
Yeah,
like Drake May's
the
a
Warrior
Charlotte
stuff is a
kid.
little cheesy.
Yeah, and then Steph, I would
Shut your
love
mouth.
outside of whatever Diggs has got going on off the field. I do want to. I would like to see Diggs win one. I would like to see Gonzalez. I like this Patriots team. There's a lot of Patriots players on this team that I like. Ev, this thought just came to my head. Could this be potentially an all-time bad week for Patriots fans if you have Belichick and Kraft both not getting the Hall of Fame, and then Drake May's not actually Drake May? Could you go 0 for 3 this week?
All right, so let me. I'm gonna take each point by thing.
Okay.
The first two are complete and utter bullshit. The whole fucking country agrees with that. Surprisingly, on Belichick and Kraft's side, for pretty much the first time ever. So I'm not even counting that as an L for the Patriots. That's an L for the NFL and the Canton Hall of Fame. It's a disgrace on Canton. That's not an L for the Patriots. Like, because everybody's been rallied around them. It's more of a W. That's actually a W.
I mean, hey,
Roger Goodell said that the NFL
W's.
has nothing to do. Roger Goodell said that the NFL isn't tied to the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
I don't give a shit what Roger Goodell says. Anything that
But Roger said it.
I don't give a fuck what Roger says. Roger could tell me the sky's blue and I tell him to go kick rocks.
No, it's hilarious because like they literally pick the guys who vote on it.
So
I hear what you're saying. Like, yes, it's a W for the Patriots still because everyone knows it's complete and utter bullshit that they didn't make the Hall of Fame, but they still didn't make the Hall of Fame. So that's still a bad week. Like, that's an all-time bad.
Just how I look
at least for Kraft. At least Kraft goes 0 for 2. Like, that's an
Kraft,
all-time bad week
is
for
a bigger
Kraft.
loss than Kraft is a bigger loss than Belichick because the Kraft we don't know about, and he could fucking. Well, we don't know when he's gonna die, dude. He could roll over and die tomorrow.
Oh, okay,
He's like 85 years old. Like, let's get him in the Hall of Fame before he dies.
I see where you're going with that.
Like,
Belichick deserves it way more.
Belichick, yeah, for sure. But so does Kraft. I mean, if Jerry Jones is in there, so does Kraft. Fuck out of here.
I'm surprised Jordan didn't break up with him.
True.
I mean, she really should.
Maybe it's in the contract. I don't know.
But here's the thing. Also, on Drake May, like, listen, yeah, it'd be a huge L. It would. But if he wins a Super Bowl, he's the youngest quarterback to ever win a Super Bowl. The kid's 23 years old.
I did not know that.
He'd break Roethlisberger's record. He's still the. Like, his game is so unpolished. He's still a little uncomfortable in the pocket. He almost stays in the pocket. I've been saying this all year. And, our offensive line's going to build. I'm still pretty high on Campbell. Jared Wilson thinks he's going to be a good left guard. It's, like, there's so much to build on this team. And this is loser talk. Now, I think we're going to win. I am very confident in a win this weekend. But at the end of the day, like, I'm not. I mean, I guess the only thing you can be nervous about is if you lose this game and then Drake May just does one of those things where, oh, I lost the big one, then just fucking sucks.
Never recovers.
I mean,
yeah.
Or
I don't see that
he
happening.
pulls a Dan Marino. He pulls a Dan Marino.
true.
Dan Marino was 23.
True.
Never got
Very
back.
true.
Drake May's game is still very unpolished. Like, him in the pocket, he's still, I wouldn't call him uncomfortable in the pocket. Like, you know what Tom Brady's the most underrated part of his game is, and I've said this for a long time. Tom Brady was not a mobile quarterback, but he was top 3 in the NFL every single year at moving in the pocket. Within that area, there's pretty much no one better that moves within that small area at avoiding a rush, knowing where the pressure is, and moving in small patterns to get away from a rush. It's a very under-attributed part of a lot of quarterbacks' games to avoid the rush, playing to your strengths. And Drake May's still uncomfortable in the pocket, holds on the ball too long, because he's still relies on his feet, which are such an important part of his game, but you need to know when to use them. You saw it a lot, like people like Lamar Jackson. He did a lot in his early career, and he's like staying in that pocket or like trying to figure out when I move, don't move. There's so much to Drake May that's still open for improvement.
Yeah,
the
for
foundation
sure.
is so goddamn good.
For sure.
It's just like I'm not nervous about where this team goes after this year. It is, yeah, like it would suck. Don't get me wrong, it would suck, but it's not like, hey, if we lose this year, we're done. Like we have such a good foundation right now. So I'm not gonna say it's like the worst week ever. Like it's just not. It's not like that. And I'm not even gonna get into loser talk. Like, but I didn't think we were making the fucking playoffs. I thought we were barely gonna make the playoffs this year.
I was about to say, yeah, it's like it. I mean, hey, that's why I got a future on the Patriots as soon as they get in the postseason.
I'm so confident in this team, and it's
I forgot about that, Chuck.
exciting to see. So it's
Patriots were sitting at plus 2,000.
It's
that's a good bet.
It's just one of those things where I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm grateful to be here. I'm not. I'll be grateful when we win. I don't give a fuck about a Super Bowl appearance. I don't care.
That's fair.
To me, either win this game or go 0-19. I'd rather go 0-19 than lose this game.
I don't think that's possible.
That's actually not true. I'd rather go 1-16. I want to go undefeated. I want to go defeated. You don't want to go defeated.
Yeah. Can't go defeated.
Give me one loss. Give me one win. I'm okay. I'd rather have one win than losing the Super Bowl.
You don't mean that.
Mark my words on that.
You don't mean that.
I do.
You don't mean that.
I think you've had too much fun to say that. I do fear for.
Well, yeah, because I win Super Bowls. I win 6 of them. I'm a winner.
I do fear for the Patriots if they get blown out. What is the narrative going to be? It's going to be they didn't play anyone all year. They had a cakewalk through the postseason.
They lost to Sam
Darnold. And if they come up against this, it's going to be this team never really faced a team like the Seahawks, and it's going to be bad.
I can already see the guys in the Patriots page Twitter replies with the Sam Darnold and the crazy red eyes saying, "Your team just lost to Sam Darnold." I can already see that.
Listen. If we lose this game, I will take that on the chin. I'm gonna go back to the room. I'm gonna collect myself, and I'm gonna figure out what I need to do better in the offseason to be a better team. What do I need to do to be a better fan? What do I need to do to support this team better? And I'm gonna figure that out. And Boone, I've also thought about this in the last 10 minutes here. You're talking about how this Patriots team is very likable. It brings me a lot of comparisons.
Oh, good.
Yep. Back to 2001.
Just mute him, Chuck. Mute him.
When the greatest show on turf lost to America's team, the New England Patriots. And there's a lot of similarities from that year. There's kind of a Heisman that was People, didn't think the Heisman was that great. Miami lost in the national championship game. Patriots played the Rams in the Super Bowl. And, history's doomed to repeat itself. I think we might. And we did avoid it. We did avoid a tower collision this year, so that's good. But we're just going to hope that we can repeat the Super Bowl winning and beat the Rams. And I'm excited.
I'm starting to be okay with Belichick getting snubbed now.
Yeah, same, dude. They're the worst. Listen, if you
they
think
cheated,
back,
they were cheaters.
If you think back to the Patriots or the Buccaneers Chiefs Super Bowl, like everybody in America was rooting for Patrick Mahomes. Now everyone hates him. Like that's just the cycle of sports. We like you until you do well, and then we hate you for doing too well. It's just what we do. Y'all want to talk anything more specific about the game, just besides Evan's feelings?
I'd like to hear official picks.
Yeah, game. So just really quick going through the odds per DraftKings. Opened at Seahawks -3.5. It's crept to -4.5. Over under is at 45.5. Seahawks -230. Pats +190. I am rooting for the Seahawks. I want the Seahawks to win. I just don't think it's going to happen. I'm going to definitely take the Pats with the points. I'll probably be on the money line as well, just because why not? The matchup that I'm super pumped to watch on this one specifically, it's the obvious one. It's going to be Christian Gonzalez, JSN. Ev, does Gonzalez travel or does he stay on one side?
So, I'm interested to see what the
No,
Patriots
so,
do in this.
that was that was a question.
I know.
Oh, okay.
I know. So generally, he does not travel that much. He does occasionally, but not consistently. The Patriots are actually 31st in the league against opposing teams' number one wide receivers.
They're what? 31st?
31st against the opposing team's number one wide receiver.
Oh, 31st. They're 31st in the league. Are they?
I feel like he shadows usually, doesn't he?
Wait, you said it again. I got distracted by the 31st.
So the Patriots are 31st in the league against opposing team's number one wide receiver.
Wow. So then Gonzalez must be a one side guy because he's too good for that to be.
I don't think so. I think I remember when they played. Who was it, like the Bengals or something, and he was all over Jamar.
Well, that might have been a specialist. That might have been a special assignment for Jamar.
Like I said, they do special situations. Like so, for certain scenarios, they will because Gonzo's Gonzo. Like he will lock in and
Gonzo. That's
play
a
some
good name.
situations. But generally speaking, they don't do that.
Okay.
I think against JSN they will, but again, I think it'll probably be. I would be shocked if Gonzo's on him more than 70% of snaps. I would say probably somewhere around 60 is what I expect in man on Gonzo, or at least him that side of the field. We love running a lot of zones. Like you're going to see a lot of blitz packages from the Patriots in this game. We are going to blitz the absolute shit out of the middle of the offensive line. Like there's going to be Sam Darnold is going to be under heat all game long.
Yeah. You got to think he's going to be under heat early too. Like they're going to want to put their armpits in the rim, so to speak.
Our goal is going to be to absolutely shut down Kenneth Walker. Kenneth Walker.
Yeah.
We don't want there to be a run. Like I mean, it's not. We've done it consistently. We're gonna, I think, make Sam Darnold beat us early and often.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Yeah. I hope that answered your question.
Yeah, it does. It's interesting though, because then if you do try to shut Sam Darnold down, or if you try to shut Kenneth Walker down and you find some success, I guess how are they going to adjust? That's why I'm interested in this game. I think both these coaches are great tacticians.
So here's my prediction on how they play defense. I think defensively, we are going to try to bait Sam Darnold into I'm thinking like a soft man coverage almost to like force him to I think our game plan is almost to try to force the ball. Like, it's crazy to think to force the ball to JSN and do like a soft coverage by Gonzo and force him to come where there's like an off ball safety help, just like a little cut route. Like I think they're gonna try jump routes and just cause problems in the middle of the field or something like that.
Yeah,
that's kind of where I'm feeling because I think Darnold's a great quarterback. He can throw the ball. I don't trust fucking Sam Darnold throwing the ball outside part of the field.
Yeah,
on an out route, like our speed and length on the corners. That's where we excel. Is our speed on the corners. Like an out route, you can beat us in the middle of the field. You absolutely can. But like an out route to the outside, Gonzo's length and speed. You got Marcus Jones can jump routes really easily. Like I don't trust Darnold's strength to the outside. So I think that's almost what they're going to force you to do, or bait you into the middle. And like our safety play has been really, really good. Same with our linebacker play in the middle of the field of just break down on routes. So I think it's going to be a very good coaching matchup. Like you said, I'm excited for that. And I am really hoping that fucking Jets Sam Darnold shows up to play.
Yeah, I was going to ask.
Does he still have a little bit of AFC left? Does he still have a little bit of AFC East in him? Does he still have that little bit of Jets?
Was the ghost quote?
Goddamn Jets, give me another Super Bowl.
Was the ghost quote against the Patriots, or did I make that up in my head? That I'm seeing ghosts? Yeah. It was.
Yeah.
So on the flip side, let's talk. The I'm seeing ghosts out there. That quote.
I know. I think it's either 0-3 or 0-4 against the Patriots with a point differential of -104 against the Patriots in his starts. Just something astronomically bad.
I gotta get details on that. Charlie said he'd be right back, but that's crazy.
I'm just hoping he has a little bit of AFC East. one last gift the Jets can give me. One last gift. I mean, again, the Jets should change their team name. Go back to 2001, but we can digress.
But yeah, so on the flip side, speaking of the Seahawks, yeah, Sam Darnold currently Sam Darnold's career against the Patriots: 0-4, 1 touchdown, 9 picks, a 41.2 passer rating, and an average margin of loss of 25 points. Yikes! Yeah, that's gonna have. So, anyways, so let's talk about the other team, the Seahawks. So let's try to be as reasonable as possible here. I know you're obviously a Patriots fan. What is the head coaching carousel cycle, whatever? And I know we're not talking about that on this show. It's weird timing because now we have the Seahawks. Another way that Tom Brady's trying to help the Patriots under the table. The Seahawks OC has already agreed to be the Raiders head coach next season. I saw that, right? So, like, where's...
I saw he was working something out. I don't know if he officially agreed,
Okay.
but you could...
But regardless,
you could be right.
Is his head fully there? Like, what does that look like? And the Seahawks have just had this, like... They got to San Francisco where the 49ers injury, whatever that thing is that keeps injuring 49ers players. And then we find out Eamon Wari today has, like, some weird injury during practice.
Dude, he doesn't
like,
look good.
That really? Like, bad? What happened?
I don't know what happened. I saw him getting out of... Did it happen?
It was in practice.
I think it was last night. Yeah, was it yesterday?
Yeah,
Wednesday
yesterday
or might have been
practice.
Tuesday.
It was yesterday in practice.
How I would view it, how I saw him get out of the car, is someone who's sprained their ankle multiple times in their life. It looked like he sprained the shit out of his ankle.
Really?
And, I mean... I think he's probably going to go, would be my guess.
He's going to go. You got to think.
But at the same time, a guy like Eamon Wari, listen, he's still going to probably play pretty well. Shout out South Carolina guy. Love Eamon Wari. I do have a little bit of distaste for him a little bit, just for skipping the second half and not letting anybody know in the bowl game. But
he just didn't let us know. The players know. I don't believe.
I don't know if that was ever fully confirmed. I'm not sure if that was ever fully confirmed.
I don't believe that he just dipped. I can't.
I don't either. I don't either, and I would like to not believe that. I love Eamon Wari, one of my favorite South Carolina players. Also, quick side note: guess whose jersey just came in the mail for Evan Johnston today?
Drake May.
Bakari God.
Really? That's nice.
Yeah,
that's
we're
nice.
rocking that next year.
That's
Anyways,
nice.
So that's huge. I mean, he's a guy that's been playing really, really well. I think has a shout for defensive rookie of the year. We'll get into that later. I don't think he's gonna get it. He doesn't deserve it, but if he'd come on a little bit earlier.
Well, he was hurt the first couple games of the year too.
Yeah,
he came on late, like you said.
But that guy's so athletic and such a freak that a sprained ankle for him is a lot bigger deal than it would be for certain other players. I mean, anyone in the secondary, the sprained ankle is a real big issue. But
because
for him specifically, he's so good at breaking on footballs and cutting things out. Like him not having it, like digging and going to get those. That's huge. And it could be one of those things where he tries to go,
and he just can't. He becomes a liability.
Well, it almost might be he might just get toasted.
He might become a liability.
If the Patriots can pick up on it, like what you could see early is like a first drive, you kind of get like a little bit of a bite, see how he reacts. Next drive, you just fucking take him.
I think he's screwed. Unless he takes a perk, I think he's screwed. You can't sprain your ankle that bad and be hobbling that bad, and then go play 100% 3 days later.
Like a perk doesn't even fix that. Like you can't play through it. It's just like
you need that shot.
Is that you got to get shit pumped into it.
I think he'll play
the pain. You can't play it's not the pain that's going to bother him. It's the adrenaline will take over it.
It's the physical limitation.
That's the issue.
Yeah.
If they wrap it up, he'll be good to move around. I was thinking it would just get in your head.
I can already see this happening. Like to your point, Ev, he just doesn't. He looks a little wobbly in the first play or two, and then you get a Ramondre out of the backfield. He's covering him out of the backfield. He cuts inside on like one of those little slant, like running back out of the backfield slant type routes, and he's gone. Because Ramondre's I mean, Ramondre's been the Patriots' second half of the season MVP the way he's played. But like I can already see if Eman Warrior's got to come out covering him out of the backfield, and that ankle's just not good to change direction. Like,
and
I don't know.
Unfortunately, I mean Drake May, like say what will about him. His deep balls, like you give that guy one step, he's putting the ball there. Like it's not you don't. He needs a step.
He's been throwing some dimes.
He needs a half step on a deep ball. And I'll dive into like my Patriots keys to victories. I got one word for you: rookies.
Yeah.
But back to Seahawks. I mean, I love the Seahawks team. I really do. I think this is a fantastic team. I've actually been rooting for the Seahawks a lot this year. I love the Sam Darnold story.
Yeah.
I love their offense. Their offense is really fun to watch when they're clicking. I love JSN. Absolutely love JSN. Obviously, their defense, I think, is kind of underrated. The one thing I think benefits the Patriots a little bit is that defensive line. I think it's good, but it's not near as good as what we've been playing the last few weeks.
True. Very true. Very true.
I feel like they are going to try to overcompensate on their defensive line, whether that's shadowing linebackers down, trying to run stunts, trying to get too fancy. And I think that's where we have an advantage. They're just going to – their edge rushers – like, listen, I don't love our tackles. Will Campbell hasn't been playing great. I don't think Will Campbell's actually at 100%.
No, I don't think so.
He doesn't look good getting – like, he just looks like he just doesn't have that step outside. He just doesn't feel comfortable taking that pound step out.
Pound step.
Drop step? Sorry, I don't know.
No,
I don't play left tackle.
I love pound step. I love that name. Wow.
So, but their their secondary is really, really good. However, I think they're almost like I weirdly feel like our receivers match up really well against their secondary. Like their secondary is almost too athletic for our wide receivers. Like I think they're gonna just try to like do like too much against our wide receivers, and like shit's gonna break down. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like the way our offense matches up against their defense really well. I'm terrified about JSN.
Yeah.
I like their tight ends a lot. I think their tight ends can have good ends.
Barner's good.
We're so good at covering tight ends. That like we have Giddens and Spillane. I think this game. I just think the Patriots match up better against the Seahawks than they do against us. But I think it's a really, really good Seahawks team. I think if the Seahawks played the Broncos, like they kicked the shit out of them.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
from
I mean,
a matchup standpoint.
It also just depends on if Bo Nix has broken his foot celebrating in the locker room or not. That's kind of what it depends on. Chuck, what else you got on this game?
Yeah, I kind of agree with both of you. I think there's really good value with the Patriots. Not too sure about what you said, Evan, with the Seahawks matching up with the Patriots. I think they match up perfectly fine with the Patriots offense. I'm kind of worried about the Patriots moving the ball, to be honest. On the Seahawks defense, I do think the Patriots defense is playing arguably the best in the NFL right now. I think they've got the advantage, especially in the interior. I think they will get to Sam Darnold. And I think, like, to your point, that's how the Patriots win, is if they just smother the Seahawks offense, don't let them run the ball, use that line like they've been doing. I mean, they've just been penetrating offensive lines like crazy. And then, like you said, just make sure was it Gonzo now?
Gonzo
stays match up to JSN. I feel like JSN's just going to get his just because he has all season. But it's just going to be a matter of, like, can you keep the Seahawks offense below 20 points? Because if not, I worry about the Patriots offense moving the ball on this defense.
I mean, hey, well, on that note, let's dive into our final scores.
Wait, are y'all done with your keys to the game for each side? Because Ev, did you have
rookies? Rookies, Drake May. That's it. Travion
don't-
Henderson needs to fucking run the ball correctly.
So I'm
Fuck
glad.
off, Travion!
I'm glad you brought up.
I was
Travion
also going to
Henderson.
say,
Go ahead, Charlie.
yeah, I was just going to say one last thing.
That's the
I
X
think,
factor.
I think,
Travion Henderson scores a 50-yard touchdown, game over. I don't care if they're down 95 points. If he scores a touchdown from 50 yards out, game over, we win.
bet on it. I do think there's an X factor in this game, and that's Josh McDaniels. He's been there. I think he's going to
Yeah.
be
This is
a
ninth
very
Super
good
Bowl.
preparation. Yeah, so you do have a 23-year-old quarterback, but I feel like he's really going to help him prepare. Like maybe another coach wouldn't. And I think there was a clip in that Denver game, and Drake May was like, "Man, this shit's hard," and you just see Josh McDaniels just get into his groove, calming him down. And I think that's going to be an advantage going into the Super Bowl that Sam Darnold might not have. But then again, Sam Darnold's older, so who knows?
So
Ghosts is ghosts.
I'm glad that y'all brought up Travion. Ev, I'm glad you brought up how it kind of feels like 2001. While y'all were talking, I was just kind of poking around, and I found one more key to the Patriots winning this game. All three of us have futures of some sort on the Patriots, I believe. Charlie's got the best one,
Nope.
but I've got one from the AFC Championship game.
I don't bet on my team.
That's fair. I just saw this stat, Ev, and Travion being a key to your game. What happened in 2001 that was a really significant event in world history?
9/11?
How many yards does Travion Henderson have on the season?
America's team! America's team!
Look at that.
All sides point to New England.
Yeah, I hate it. I fear that that's a Patriots
You
win.
might as well just guarantee it.
Dude,
Might as well guarantee it.
I mean, I was scrolling through to just check one other matchup, and I saw that, and I couldn't believe it.
You might as well guarantee it.
Well, there's also Vegas logic. There has never been more money on a spread until this Super Bowl, and that is the Seahawks spread. 70% of bets are
I saw that.
Vegas, and Vegas is looking
So
at that,
Vegas,
and they are
Vegas
going,
is praying for the
"Oh,
Patriots.
payday!" Oh, they're not praying; they are scheming. They're getting some Buffalo Wild
They're-
Wing advertisements.
They are, they're sacrificing something
Prepped up.
to the betting
Yep.
gods. Like
they're making a few calls.
What's that Mayan Aztec movie, Charlie?
Apocalypto.
Apocalypto?
Yeah, they're doing some apocalypto ass shit to some goats in New Zealand or something. Listen, I'm still rooting for the Seahawks, but after all we've just seen, my pick is the Patriots. I'm gonna take the over. I don't think the over is gonna hit, but I'm gonna root for an over in the Super Bowl. I think that'd be fun. Yeah, where do y'all stand?
I got Patriots. I haven't decided yet. I'm either at 31-17 or 27-17, and I think I'm going to go 31-17. And Drake May, what we've been saying all year, over 300 for the second time in his career.
Oh, I like that. I do like that. I think I'm gonna put my score at, because I forgot to do
And
that.
actually, and include this on a specific prop. I'm going to try to find this somewhere. I haven't seen anywhere. Travion Henderson, over 40-yard receiving.
Oh, that's a good one
Pass.
too.
Oh, we
On
get
a
into props.
He's going
Not-
to throw a screen pass to Travion Henderson, much like he did in the Ohio State National Championship game against Notre Dame. He's going to take a screen pass 40-plus yards for a touchdown.
I actually really like that. So Ev, you're going 31-17. I'm gonna go.
Lock
I'm gonna
me
go.
on that.
I'm gonna go Patriot. Oh yeah, okay, hold on. I'm gonna go Patriots 28-27. I think they're gonna steal it at the end, and we're all gonna see it coming for a whole quarter.
Drake May's going to have his signature drive.
Yeah, he's gonna get the ball. They're gonna be hanging around, and then he's gonna get the last possession, and everyone in
Where's John Madden when I
America.
need him?
Yeah, everyone in America is gonna be like, he's gonna do it. Chuck, what do you got? Winner and score?
I'm gonna go Patriots. I think this is close. I think it's gonna be give me 21-17.
Yeah.
I think this is a great under. I think both these defenses are way too good for that
Yeah.
number. I mean, I'd love an exciting Super Bowl, but I don't see it going over.
Yeah.
With just how these defenses are playing. I know there's no snow, but yeah.
All right, boys.
We
Should
are
we
all
go to props?
Patriots. We are all Patriots.
We want to. So how do y'all want to do props? Do we want to go round robin? Do we want to just kind of throw out our list?
Let's just throw out some shit.
Okay.
Let's go round robin.
All right, Chuck, you kick us off.
Well, I got four. I got four props here. All right. Number one, JSN MVP plus 530. I feel like this number is too high for where he's at, how he's been playing. Evan, to your point, like
Awful
game
bet.
script. Well, you said it. Like game script that they could try to force feed JSN, and let's say the Seahawks pull this off, then
So
that
now we're
number's
talking
sitting at
about
5-1. So I feel like that could happen.
Yeah.
Second prop, Matt Collins anytime touchdown.
Like
We love Matt.
There's really not a whole.
Warriors!
There's really not a whole lot of logic here. I just think he's been getting open, and a lot of the attention's going to be on Stephon Diggs. I think they're going to be having their best defensive players on, obviously those most dangerous weapons that the Patriots have, and Matt Collins is just going to slip into the end zone, and I love the number. Last two props here are going to be centered around Bad Bunny. And the halftime show that we got here, Bad Bunny. Look, all right, I don't often give out free money, okay, but tonight we're giving out free money, okay? We've got Bad Bunny to give Puerto Rico a shout out at minus 3,300. Free money, take it or leave it. If you saw $100 on the ground, would you pick it up? Go bet Bad Bunny. Just give Puerto Rico a shout out. It's just sitting there for you. And then the last one here is more of for some reason, people think this is a toss-up. Maybe I need to go back and see some history here, but I've got over 1.5 wardrobe changes that Bad Bunny will have throughout the Super Bowl halftime show. This number's sitting at minus 115, so it's basically a coin toss. I feel like every single Super Bowl halftime show I've seen, there's an outfit change at some point, whether it's like Snoop Dogg or Katy Perry, whoever. This seems like a good bet. So
do you need two changes or do you need two outfits? Because two changes is three outfits.
Oh shoot! It might be two. It might be like two. Yeah,
two
I think
changes.
So. If he doesn't start at one, that's a lot.
At zero. Yeah,
that's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna have to do some
if this goes to plus. If this goes to plus money, maybe we'll take it. That changes everything. I was like, he's got to have another outfit than what he comes out with, right?
I think Vegas knew that one.
And then obviously Patriots money line, which I already said, but I feel like that's where the value's at.
Ev, what props do you like?
That's all I got.
Right.
Oh, and Blue Gatorade.
Yeah, Blue Gatorade is my first one. That's a guarantee. That's an absolute guarantee.
Yep.
Tails, if you don't take tails, if you don't bet the coin toss, you're a piece of shit. And if you bet anything other than tails, unless your name's Matthew Slater, you're a piece of shit. I got over in the national anthem. I don't know what it's at, but you have to take the over. That's another rule. And then I have Drake May over receiving yards of 0.5.
I like that too.
I got Travion Henderson, longest reception, over 40 yards.
Okay.
And my personal favorite, Patriots defensive touchdown.
Okay.
What was that second one? Sorry. That second one you mentioned?
Travion Henderson, longest reception, over 40 yards. It's a screen pass. It's going to go for a touchdown.
Sorry, no. The first one, Drake May receiving yards.
Over whatever it is.
Flip that to Sam Darnold, Cooper Kupp, caught taking pictures, throwing the ball. I rarely give out free money, but I'm doing it tonight. I'm doing it tonight.
There's my last touchdown. Cooper Kupp, interception, touchdown. Marcus Jones.
Hey, take them both. Take them both. He catches it, fumbles, goes back. Hit it the same play.
All right. So I got a little slutty. I got really out there. So I'll start
Well,
off.
I got some more too. If you want me to throw them out there, but
yeah,
I was
yeah.
gonna give you a chance.
So, yeah, you can finish up.
No.
Okay.
I have a bunch more. I have like.
Okay.
I pulled my phone. I have 28 prop bets, so I'll let you throw out some before I start rattling things off.
So this is my only action on the Seahawks in this game. It's a 4-leg parlay. Seahawks money line, Diggs anytime touchdown, Cooper Kupp anytime touchdown, Brooks Koepka top 20 finish, 15 to win 730. I also love JSN to have one catch in each quarter. That's plus. Wait, hold on. That's like even money. JSN one catch per quarter. That's plus or even money. I like first touchdown. Seahawks defense or special teams, and this is a purely Rashid Shaheed play. That's all it is. I'm going for a Rashid Shaheed kickoff return. That's plus 2,000. This one surprised me.
That's only plus 2,000.
Yeah, I mean, listen.
That'd be way more.
It just means it's good. That's a good bet. This one I thought was funny because I can see this happening. We all know Sam Darnold is the quarterback for the Seahawks, right?
No.
And we all know that the Patriots D-line has been really good all postseason.
No.
First turnover of the game, a fumble, plus 200. I can already see Sam Darnold fumbling in the first quarter. That feels like the freest bet in the game.
Pick six, Carlton Davis.
No, that could be later, but the first turnover is going to be a fumble. And then this one also goes to what we talked about with the Patriots D-line just abusing the Seahawks offensive line. Safety, yes or no? Safety, yes, plus 980.
That could be interesting.
Yeah.
That could be a score. That could be a Super Bowl scoregami too.
Yeah. Ev, what else you got going on?
All right, so here's a big one. Drake May to wear sleeves? No. Almost can guarantee that one.
Yeah, how cold is it going to be in San? I don't know. But still, I don't think he'll wear. I don't think he'll wear.
That one's like minus something absolutely astronomical.
Minus 3,300.
Yeah. Austin Hooper, anytime touchdown. Love that. Lock that one in.
Really? Why? Okay, so I have Hunter Henry. Tell me why I should go to Austin Hooper.
It's a Super Bowl. Weird things happen in a Super Bowl.
Yeah, but I'm banking on Eman Warrior being slow, like we said, and Hunter Henry getting behind him for like a something.
Dude, our back Austin Hooper always finds
McDaniels
just finds these McDaniels finds these weird plays. Austin Hooper's been missed at least 3 or 4 times this year for touchdown passes.
Really?
Drake May's overthrown him. Yep.
Okay.
I also love I haven't found it anywhere, but I have it written down. A Tonga anytime touchdown. He's our big defensive lineman that we put into like run blocking, whatever. If Efton Chisholm plays, I have Efton Chisholm anytime touchdown.
Okay.
I have I have Stephon Diggs under 30 yards receiving the first half.
Okay.
And I have Stephon Diggs over 80 yards receiving for the game. Parlay.
So big second. Big second half.
Yep. And then I have, let's see, got a few more here. Travion Henderson under 10 rushes. That's almost a lock. And then what else I got in here? Hunter Henry over 4 catches.
I like Hunter Henry props this game. I don't know why.
I have JSN to not record a catch in the first half as one of my crazier props of the week.
What's the number on that?
Yeah.
Less 650.
I've got some more free money.
Okay.
Will the New England Patriots male cheerleaders be shown?
Oh,
Look,
God.
look.
Hey! No!
I don't.
Hey!
I don't make the rules. All right, I don't make the rules. But we're in San Francisco, baby. We're on NBC, and this is sitting at minus 160. Okay, this is free money.
All right, I want this abundantly clear.
That is, what are you
I am
on?
I am all for male cheerleaders. Listen, go do your thing. I'm happy you're expressing yourself. Not in the NFL. Like, if you want to do selective cheerleading, awesome. I'm really
You
happy
sound like
for
Micah
you.
Parsons putting his video camera down
Yeah.
once he gets to the end of the cheerleader line.
Oh,
More
I'm super
free
happy
money.
for you. I'm
More
super
free
happy
money.
for you.
Will
Actually-
Seattle attempt a pass at the 1 yard line? No.
Actually, statistically speaking, it was
Yeah.
a proper play call. Just to let you know, it was statistically speaking.
No,
When
it
you
wasn't.
No. When they ran the ball with Marshawn Lynch, they had like I think it's like
He had a
60-something%. They had a 60-something% success rate when they ran the ball with Marshawn Lynch from that position. When they passed the ball, it was like 83%. So statistically speaking, by analytics, they made the right play call.
No
And
way.
Also, you can look
Charlie,
into it.
this
The
guy's a
Patriots.
stupid science bitch.
They
the
had 23 seconds on second down with one
They
timeout.
had Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah, this is not the right play call. This is
Stop
like
being
this is
a-
like a
I'm
I'm not
historically
thinking
wrong
he
play
wasn't the
call.
right play call. I'm saying
Stop
from an
being a dork.
analytics standpoint.
You're being a box score
analytics
watching
standpoint-
dork.
From an analytics standpoint, it's the right play call. Also, the Patriots knew this, and they literally ran the exact same play in practice, and Malcolm Butler got toasted. That's why he knew that exact play. There's literally footage of them running that same play in practice and them scoring, and that's
That-
why Malcolm Butler knew it. Because we
that
ran it in
doesn't-
practice. It's called coaching.
That doesn't matter. That's not what we're talking about. I don't care what the analytics or statistics say. You have the
Listen,
ball.
Pete Carroll's an
on the-
analytical bitch. Pete
I
Carroll's
know.
an analytical
he's
bitch.
he's a stupid science bitch. But like, regardless, it doesn't matter what the numbers are. It's the Super Bowl, and you have Marshawn Lynch at the 1 yard line, and you throw it to
I agree.
Doug
I
Baldwin.
full-heartedly agree, and I thank you, for Pete Carroll, for being an analytical bitch. I'm just saying, statistically speaking, he was right. He didn't factor
Okay,
in the wait.
I've got one more, one last prop, and this is my long shot that I have to share. Stephon Diggs to propose to Cardi B after the game plus 1,000.
What book are you on?
Bovada.
Okay, I was gonna say I scoured the
That's
book
where you get
today.
the good stuff.
I scoured the book today, and I didn't have these non-game bets.
They got him on like Kalshi and all those like
Yeah.
other fun books.
Uh,
But yeah, that's it for me. That's my long shot.
That if as long as the Patriots win, yes. So that same bet that 4-leg parlay that I had with Brooks Koepka, I also did one where he's outright winner, and that's 5 to win 4,000. Just wanted to throw that out
Yeah,
there.
is he a tight end for the Seahawks now? What I didn't know Brooks was in the Super Bowl.
No, but Brooks Koepka, much like the Patriots win when 9/11's associated with the Super Bowl, Brooks Koepka wins at the Waste Management Open. And
Oh, I
that-
actually didn't know that.
Charlie, it's Thursday, brother.
Where's the correlation?
Yeah, that was his first win on tour.
Have you not been
And-
watching the Waste Management all day?
Yeah, dude.
Oh no,
What?
no, not at all. I need to get back on it. I saw Scotty fall apart a little bit.
The Brooks Koepka, this is loose statisticking. Brooks Koepka's first tour win was at the Waste Management the same weekend that the Patriots beat the Seahawks in the Super Bowl back in whatever year that was. That's all I'm saying.
2014,
Oh, wow.
2015.
Yeah, I've got
That's
two
a long
other
time.
I've got two other props for you. This one 2-leg parlay plus 270. Ramondre and Kenneth Walker both have a touchdown. Kind of the same thought process, Chuck, is will the Seahawks throw from the 1 yard line? Ev,
like
this
that.
is my juicy one. This one I'm too confident in, and I think you're gonna love it. Drake May to both win MVP and score the first touchdown, plus 3,500.
Receiving touchdown. Bang, 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 bang.
Wow, that would be a one.
from
That'd be a we. Go Efton Chisholm.
Efton Chisholm. Throw it in there. If Efton Chisholm plays, we're adding him for a passing touchdown.
Okay, all right, sure. Oh,
He may not play.
Drake May to win MVP and score the first touchdown. For the odds on that, I'm very confident that that's going to happen. I don't know why.
Also, Drake May's winning MVP. That's a foregone conclusion.
That's a great segue because do we have any other props we want to share? Because we can round out the show here with the last kind of piece we want to touch on.
Well, I did touch on it. Drake May over 300 yards passing.
Oh right,
Lock
yeah.
that the fuck in.
Yeah, gotta have that
Actually,
one.
I will even. I want to. I'm not sure if I can find this prop.
I thought you were
I
going to say
want
double
Drake
it.
May.
I can't see it.
I want Drake May over 400 yards. I don't know if I can find this.
400
rushing
yards.
plus passing. 400 yards total offense. Passing.
Rushing and passing.
I don't know if they don't really combine those. It's kind of tough to find that prop.
They do sometimes. You might be able to find it for this. I'll take a look.
Yeah.
But yeah, last thing we got. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed that chaotic Super Bowl preview. The NFL awards is
Pats.
tonight. Is it what, in 10 minutes? Is it at 8 Eastern?
I think so.
So we're just gonna do a quick scroll through here. I'll read off the NFL awards, and we'll just go around, say who our winners are. Okay, Charlie, I'll start with you. MVP finalists, we got Stafford, May, Allen, Trevor Lawrence, CMC. Who do you think? Who is your MVP?
Yeah, it's Stafford, and anything else is wrong. It's just got to be absurd numbers.
Yeah.
Carried, not carried, but just he's the best quarterback this year.
Yeah, I tend to agree with you, so I'll keep it brief. Ev, we know who you are.
Drake May.
Yeah.
He beats him in almost every statistical category. He was more efficient on the field. Just way more dominant year.
Yeah, I go by what Tom Brady says.
I could have had a fucking better. You put me in for Stafford or me in May. The Rams are better than the Patriots are. Put it that way.
Yeah, but that's not what the award is.
Swap their teams. Swap the teams. There's the Patriot. If they swap what teams they're on, the Rams aren't in the Patriots aren't in the playoffs, and the Rams are still in the Super Bowl.
By that logic, the Peyton Manning should have won an MVP the year that he got hurt for the Colts, because they were in the Super Bowl the year prior, and then they got the first pick 1 year later. I mean, if that's how we're going to do logic now.
What?
Peyton Manning's last year with the Colts, they played in the Super Bowl. The year after that, he got hurt, didn't play a game, and they won 2 games.
No.
So by that logic,
I'm saying.
No, I know what you're saying.
No. I'm saying if you swapped what teams they are on,
I understand what you're saying.
the Rams are still where they're at. The Patriots are not. That's what I'm saying.
I understand what you're saying. All right, Chuck, Coach of the Year.
Well, hold on. Evan, did you say Drake May led Stafford in every single statistic?
No.
Like efficiency statistics. No, not.
Oh,
no, he had
okay.
more passing. He had
All
more,
right.
I think he had more touchdowns and passing yards.
Yeah, because I was like, wait a second. I thought, because that's why I'm giving it to Stafford. He just had the best season, and that's it.
Yeah. All right,
I mean,
Chuck,
realistically, the best player in the NFL this year was Josh Allen. But
Coach of the Year.
What's next, Boone? Coach of the year. I want to give it to Kyle Shanahan, but I feel like it's just got to be Vrabel. Honestly, like the way he's turned.
Dude, I can't believe you just caught on to this, Ev. That's the way
Vrabel?
he says Vrabel that way every single time. I've been waiting for you to catch it.
Vrabel.
Dude, it's because
Vrabel.
Bayern Munich's freaking manager.
Charlie is British. Leave him alone.
This is fucking football, not soccer, you piece of shit.
I'm giving your coach an award here. These
I don't give a
Patriots
fuck.
fans,
No,
man.
you're not. You're giving this some schmuck named Vrabel.
These Patriots fans. I changed my bet. I want Seahawks to blow the fucking Patriots out the water. I changed my bet.
I hope you get deported.
I'm calling all my books.
Dude, I'm calling it ice. Where the fuck is ice?
Jesus. All right.
Take you out the Somalians.
I'm gonna go with Mike McDonald from Seattle, simply because he got to the Super Bowl with Sam Darnold. And his defense is absolutely legitimate. Ev, what say you?
Mike Vrabel. I mean, there's no question. Look what he did to the team that was fucking 3-14 last year. Give me a fucking break.
All right. Next award, Comeback Player of the Year. Candidates are CMC, Dak Prescott, Trevor Lawrence, Aiden Hutchinson, Stephon Diggs. Ev, let's start with you.
C-Mac.
Yeah. That's me too. I mean, Chuck, anything to... I mean, to go from being that injured last year and then leading the league in touches is absolutely insane.
Yeah, the guy was probably. I mean, we were talking about him never playing again and having this Achilles tendonitis stuff.
I want to also pause and say something quick here. I feel like C-Mac gets lost here for always being injured. and I think people that don't watch football or don't follow as much as we do don't understand how much this game has transitioned since like the 80s and 90s. Like the pads are so much different, the game's so much faster, all these things. To have this many touches in this day and age, and he gets so many more touches than anybody else. And even when he's not getting touches, like running the ball, like running routes, all that stuff, even when he's not getting touches, like he's still getting touches in a way. And for him to come back and still just be this dominant in the league, he is. We are never really gonna see someone as durable as him. Like it's just the way he can play the game of football is absolutely incredible.
He didn't even have a fully healthy offensive line half the season too. It's very impressive. Or
receivers either. You have to think about it. Like he had to carry the load.
Yeah.
Okay, I finally found a better place to view all these without having to type it in each way.
He turns his Wi-Fi off at night as well. That might be the secret.
True. All right, defensive player of the year. We got Will Anderson Jr., Nick Bonito, Myles Garrett.
We didn't even talk about it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just saw. I'm just reading names and I saw the name. Yeah.
No, that one's definitely the lock of the year. But I also got to call out, and this is comeback comeback player of the year as well. Aiden Hutchinson, for the injury he had and snapping his shit in half. Very great season for him as well.
Will Anderson come out part of the year too.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I'd probably give it to Will Anderson over Aiden Hutchinson, all things considered. But this one I think is interesting because I think we'll have some differing opinions. AP Offensive Player of the Year. We've got Drake May, CMC, Puka, Bijan Robinson, and JSN. This one is interesting. I'll jump in first. I am gonna take Puka because I've been on Puka, and I think JSN deserves a shout. I think Bijan deserves a shout. I'm gonna stick with Puka on this one.
So, I was up to JSN until about 45 minutes before our show kicked off.
Really?
And you know what switched me?
He's playing against Patriots.
Skydiving date with fucking Sydney Sweeney last night.
Oh, did it happen?
Puka fucking Nacua.
My
We're
guy.
on a skydiving date with Sydney Sweeney. Puka Nacua for Offensive Player of the Year. Congratulations.
Isn't he a Mormon?
Yeah, that's big.
I don't care.
He went to BYU. You hate the Mormons. That's kind of been.
Sweeney, I'll be a goddamn. Listen, I don't
Evan
give
goes
a
Mormon.
fuck what you are. If you're with Sydney Sweeney, listen, 30
Nice.
minutes of that girl, you're not a Mormon anymore. Like that, you're breaking all your vows. Like there is no world. I don't care. Listen, you're going to fucking Vegas and you're getting married. I don't give a fuck. You're not Mormon for long. Like you'll find some type of loophole. Get the fuck out of here.
So
And
you were
just because you go to BYU, you're not necessarily Mormon.
So you were on Puka.
Technically, I'm a JSN, but I'm 100% on Puka.
Okay. So is Sydney Sweeney. Chuck.
Correct.
This is not going to make much sense. I feel
That's an
like
offensive move.
Yeah.
I feel as though Puka is a better player than JSN.
Yeah.
But I feel like I got to give this award to JSN.
Yeah.
I just feel like he was so consistent and dangerous the entire season. He didn't really he didn't really have like a bad game per se. I mean, you could say the same for Puka, but Puka had Devontae on the other side. He also had Stafford throwing him the ball. And I know that that you shouldn't really factor into the award, but I just feel like JSN, when I think offense this year, he was just a freak everywhere all at once. It's close though. This one's probably the closest for me.
One. We can't overlook what Bijan did as well, though. Like, think about what you just talked about. Stafford and Darnold. Think about what Bijan.
I thought McCaffrey got more votes, didn't he?
I think this is being announced in like a minute.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I feel like this is one that McCaffrey was. Sorry to interrupt you. I feel like McCaffrey was up for this as well.
He is. I said McCaffrey.
Okay.
It's May, McCaffrey, Puka, Bijan, JSN.
Yeah.
So, can I want to have a discussion about this one. So I think it's between Puka and JSN. I think we can all agree across the board there. And obviously, I think there's a good debate for both players. I think Puka is definitely the more exciting player and the more exhilarating player. But especially during the playoffs that I've watched, I mean, yeah, it seems like Puka's always available, always there. But man, I mean, and I think Puka is a good route runner. But watching JSN run routes like that,
different class.
His route tree is like in a whole nother world.
Yeah.
And how good he is off, like, no matter what the route tree, like, he's just, like, yeah, like, I don't think he quite has that, like, it factor, I guess, that you'd say, like, Puka has. Like, Puka just kind of has that, like, a little bit more excitement to him, even though I think Puka's a pretty good route runner as well. But JSN is, like, if I had a 3rd and 5 for the rest of my life, 10 times out of 10 I'm throwing a JSN, not Puka Nacua. Like,
he's more open.
Yeah, it's like that guy is going to get open.
I don't know,
and he's going to be in
bro.
the spot every time.
Or I'll say this: he's got more separation.
It's the quick interior separation. I think Puka Nacua can fucking break a coverage. I think Puka Nacua is more entitled to break a coverage than JSN is. But
Yeah.
JSN in those quick little I know JSN is going to be, hey, I can throw the ball towards him, and if I put the ball in the spot, I know it's not going to be intercepted. Like, there's no world where anybody's covering him close enough to the ball to get intercepted if I throw a good ball.
Yeah.
Puka Nacua, he's going to probably make the better contested catch, yeah. And can he absolutely fucking cook a DB probably better than JSN can? Yes. Yeah, absolutely. I think he can probably make someone look silly and like he does
I
something
don't
like that.
think so.
But
I do.
JSN,
That doesn't make any sense though.
but he can also do all those same things.
If he's a better route runner, he's cooking DPs more than Puka though.
I don't know that I'm ready to say
I'm
he's a
more
better
saying
route
like
runner.
making a DB look silly. I'm more saying like make a DB look silly. Like Puka Nacua feel like does that more. JSN is getting that separation. Like the JSN running whip route is one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. Or, like him on that.
I think y'all are
and
disrespecting
5 last
Puka's
game.
route running. Man, I think y'all are disrespecting Puka's route running.
I'm not. I think he's a
I'm
good
not-
route
I'm
runner.
not- I'm
JSN's
not-
just the best.
I'm not.
I don't know if I can
because
agree with
JSN's
that.
so much better.
No,
JSN's so much better.
Y'all just heard Tom Brady say something more recently. Y'all like
Dude,
Puka is an
I will pull
unbelievable
up-
route runner. None
No,
of
I
y'all
will
were
pull
even
up the
saying
clips.
this shoulder.
I will
none of
pull
y'all are
up the
saying this
clips.
shoulder shit until Tom Brady said it on TV.
shoulder shit?
I've been saying that he's a great route runner though.
He is, but-
not the shoulder shit.
But I think Puka's just as good of a route runner. He just didn't have Tom Brady compliment him this like a week ago.
Okay, I will agree. Not in like but like JSN is so much better inside of 10 yards than Puka Nacua is.
I just don't know if I could agree with that. Like I could hear you.
He's so much better inside 10 yards.
It's the so much for me. I can hear an argument for either being better, but like
maybe so much.
Y'all are making it sound like it's a no contest, and that I can't dig with.
The criticism against Puka has been his route running though.
Dude, he's always open. Like at some point,
Exactly,
Jason-
but that's
But
not
not
because
in
of his
the
route
short
running.
spaces.
Yes,
Not in
he
the short
is.
spaces.
That's where he made his career, in the short spaces. He's not a burner. Like the difference between
it's not in the 5 yard frame. Like
we're
Yeah, I think
thinking
he's
it-
okay actually short distance. I think it's when you go one-on-one and he's trying to break
Yeah.
coverage, that's where he struggles.
I
He
think
doesn't have that same
Yeah, I think JSN
gear.
is better deep than Puka is because he's faster. But I
we're always agreeing.
I know, yeah, he's pissed off about something. To me, I think and this could be me being crazy, but JSN runs traditional, crisp, pretty routes better than maybe anybody in the league. But Puka, by that same token, is always open. At the end of the day, they're both running routes. They're just getting there differently. Like JSN is picture perfect. What you coach in film.
Agree. Okay, I agree with that.
Puka is gonna shake the defense. Puka's got freedom with Stafford, like Gronk had with Brady in a way. Like, you think Gronk was running? Hear me out. You think Gronk was running like specific routes, or do you think he was getting open and knowing how to? Or am I thinking Kelsey? Are you saying no? Am I doing a Kelsey thing, not a Gronk thing?
No. You're 100% correct. Gronkowski didn't know a single play in the goddamn playbook.
Yeah,
But do
yeah,
not
okay.
ever compare Gronkowski to Nacua.
That's-
It is complete. Nacua, Nakua at least knows the plays.
Okay, fair.
Let's not put that
Fair.
at the same level.
Okay.
Let's
then,
like Gronk was a human specimen.
yeah. Okay. Then Nakua and Kelsey, that like they know the plays, but they don't. They're gonna find a way to get open, and that's what they do. At the end of the day, it's still route running. It's just you're getting to the same place differently.
Yeah, okay, I agree with that. I think that's where I'm kind of more locked into it. Just like 'cause watching JSN just feels like
They're crisp. They're
as
crisp.
someone who loves watching football highlights, like you watch something and you just go, dude, that was fucking sexy. Like just
Yeah.
watching like a receiver make like a just perfect route, it's like, dude,
Yeah.
But
that's like, nice.
To me, like JSN gets open because of that crisp route running and the quick twitch,
Yeah.
jukes, and getting open. To me, Puka is always open because like look at the catches he made. He had guys breathing down his neck, and he was still open.
Yeah.
And like yes, he has good route running, but to me, a lot of that is also the way McVay like schemes him to get open. So I don't know. They're both great. They're both great in their own way.
I just think JSN is like just so suited to. I guess my thing on is, you could put JSN anywhere, and I know for a fact he's gonna be successful. Like, there's no world where he isn't. And I honestly think that the same way about Nakua. Like, he's gonna be successful, but would he be as successful? I don't think you can guarantee that.
Yeah.
JSN, I think you pretty much can.
I'd also say this award is now. Go ahead, Ben.
Yeah, for the record, I do think JSN wins this award. I just give it to Puka because I've been on Puka all year. So I'm just not going to
That's fair.
But
I think this award needs to be renamed, though, to MVP that's not a quarterback.
yeah, because the worst case scenario here is they give Stafford the MVP and Drake May Opoy. That's the worst case scenario for this. Quarterbacks should not.
That'd be
I'm
dumb.
saying he doesn't deserve it.
No, I'm not saying he doesn't deserve it. I'm not at all. He's deserving to come home with silverware tonight. However, they should rename this award, or they should rename MVP as the best quarterback award and just get rid of MVP. But we got two more here, so let's just rock through them so we can actually watch the end of the show. AP Rookie of the Year: Jackson Dart, Emeka Egbuka, Travion, Tet, or Tyler Shuck. This one's also tricky.
Easy.
Only because if Jackson Dart doesn't get hurt, I think he has a really good shout. If Tyler Shuck starts earlier, I think he is the obvious one. But at the same time, I just realized y'all each have a player in this. At the same time, Tet's been consistent all year. So, I don't know. Travion had more explosive moments, in my opinion, when he came on hot. I think the best rookie in that class, though, is Tyler Shuck. Best rookie performance
Travion had
overall.
games where he was invisible, though. Like,
Yes,
he's a
he
good
did.
player, but there were
Yes.
games where he didn't even show up on the
I agree.
stat pad chat, I feel like.
So let me count that. It's a 2-horse race. It's Tet or it's gonna be Travion. Everyone else is.
I don't
No
think
way.
that's- I don't think
Travion
that's-
is not even in the mix,
I don't
guys.
think Travion's in the mix. I don't either.
He's not even, like, top 5.
I will
Well, he is
guarantee
top 5.
I will guarantee you that's 1-2. I will put everything I'm worth on that.
I mean, I'll just tell you, you're factually wrong. Like, Tyler Shuck and Jackson and Dart are, like...
I am telling you that's how the voting's gonna go.
No, the
promise you that's how the voting
it's
goes.
going to go quarterback. It always goes quarterback.
They didn't play enough. I'm telling you, it goes Tet 1, Travion 2.
Travion didn't
It's
play
Tet.
enough, dude.
It's Ted.
He played every game. It's gonna be Tet,
He was
and
dressed
Travion gets second.
He was dressed every game. He did not play every game.
Boone, he almost had 1,300 yards from scrimmage.
He didn't even break 1,000 yards rushing. Like that's not offensive rookie of the year numbers. That's a great season. He's a great rookie,
But
that's not.
But I am not riding for Travion here.
I understand
Let
that.
me back that up. Let me back that up. I promise you, Travion Henderson will be top 2 in this vote.
Okay. The real answer is Tyler Warren. That's the correct answer. But it's gonna be I think it's gonna be T Mac.
You know what?
I think it should be T Mac.
Hey, remember Daniel Jones had a fucking Achilles? Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
I do think this one was a little crazy because do you remember how much of a lock Egbuka was at one point in the year? It was like
Do you
after the
remember
first 5.
Do you remember on the preseason show, who had Egbuka as their rookie of the year?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna,
oh man, what a fall off.
Yeah, I think he's got the worst odds here. I think it's Tet, personally. I think it should be Tet. I think it will likely be one of the quarterbacks because that's just how they vote. But
I think to your point, like they could end up being better players for sure, but I don't know if they played enough.
yeah. Ev, what are you looking up?
I was just confirming that I'm 100% right on my take.
What's your take? I forgot it.
That Travion Henderson is going to be finished second in the voting.
Is
not
the
even close.
Is the voting already out? Is that how you're saying this?
No. I'm just looking at the odds.
Oh, dude. Okay, that's fair. All right, last one. AP Defensive Rookie of the Year: Abdul Carter, Nick Emanwari, James Pierce Jr., Carson Schlesinger, or Xavier Watts. This one's
Schlesinger.
interesting
Carson
too.
Schlesinger.
I think it is too. He's been awesome.
If Nick Emanwari came on a little bit stronger early, it would have been him.
Yeah.
But he is hands down the best rookie in the class.
Yeah.
Maybe Abdul Carter. But
Well, he had a better season than Abdul Carter, in my opinion, though. Or like his
Yeah, I know,
peaks,
but-
his highs were higher. I mean, I still Abdul Carter's a beast. Chuck, what do you think? I think it should be Emanwari, but it'll be Schlesinger.
Yeah, I feel like Schlesinger just had an awesome year.
And so it was a rare Browns. I mean, the Browns do well in the second round. I feel like just the first round that doesn't really pan out.
yeah.
So what do you think, Chuck? You think it's Schlesinger? Is that what you said?
I think it's Schlesinger. Yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I think it's Schlesinger.
I just want the record to show before we jump out of here that we did our preseason picks for MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, Rookie of the Year, Offensive Player of the Year, all that stuff. I am not going to win any of mine, but I want the record to show that I had Aiden Hutchinson as comeback player and Defensive Player of the Year. I had.
We got to see these picks.
I'll send them to you in the chat. I have.
We'll do it next week. We'll do a recap show.
I have a Mecca Egbuka plus 1,700 to win Offensive Rookie of the Year. I have Emanwari plus 3,000 to win Defensive Rookie of the Year, and then I had Joe Burrow plus 600 to win MVP. But we don't need to talk about that one. For whatever reason, I didn't make an Offensive Player of the Year pick though. That I can see.
MVP 2.0.
Boys, good show.
Pleasure
Also,
as always.
The Olympics opening ceremony tomorrow. So if you want to watch
Lindsey
hockey
Vaughn
this weekend
is
too,
okay. She's not okay, but she's skiing.
She's skiing. Curling has already started. Downhill practice. It's all on Peacock if you got the cock. The downhill skiing stuff was awesome to watch. And you can watch all the replays. So support your boys, Stars and Stripes hockey team as we get out there. Anything else?
But hey, boys. Hey. Anyways, we're all Patriots. I can't wait for you guys to root for me this Sunday. I will. I'm excited to take my victory lap. Actually, you know what? I'm excited to come back here humbled and have a great day on Tuesday with all my folks. And I appreciate your nice, kind text over the weekend. But other
Who
than
is
that,
this? Where did Evan go?
Patriots.
Yeah.
And
This is Kansas 7.
let's go fucking win a Super Bowl. Let's go
There
win
he
a
is.
Oh, he's back.
Super Bowl.
Okay,
There's Boston,
there he is.
Evan.
Let's go win a God fucking damn Super Bowl.
All right, folks.
All right.
See
Good
y'all.
show, guys.
Yeah.
See you guys.